Hey, everybody. For today's smart idea, I wanted to touch on a couple of things that have to do with vitamin D. And so when we think about vitamin D, we talk about it all the time in supplementation, but I want to talk about sun exposure and why that may or may not be the best way to get your vitamin D. I also want to talk about how it benefits immune function. It's been crazy. I've had people call, actually, Rich, this morning, Corey reached out because he's been sick and Rich is not feeling very good. And so there's some other things that we can do with that too. But first, vitamin D is huge for immune function. And I have so many people that come to me this time of year and say, I'm outside all the time. I don't need to supplement my vitamin D. Well, when most of us go outside, we cover up. We put on a hat or we put on, a lightweight shirt or we put sunscreen on. Those things will inhibit your ability to absorb vitamin D. And so you don't want to do those things. You want to be very proactive when it comes to being outside, being exposed, but not overdoing it when it comes to getting a sunburn. So I always still recommend supplement during the summertime, especially when we're having all of these colds and whatnot going around. The other thing to think about too with immune function that you can always couple on is something called quercetin. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but quercetin is an amazing antioxidant. It's not an antibiotic. It's an amazing antioxidant that functions, one, as an antioxidant, but two, it allows zinc to get into your cell. If you have a viral infection and you take zinc is great, but if it can't get into the cell where a virus actually replicates and continues to grow, it's not doing you any good. So quercetin is that thing that unlocks the door for zinc to get in to actually inhibit viral replication. And so vitamin D, quercetin, zinc, for anybody who's got a cold, do it. As we talked about with Carly's smart idea this week, get a little stress reduction, get out in nature and get a little bit of a tan, and it might help as well. So hopefully that helps you, Rich. Dosing on that, I tell people, depending on how big you are, for someone my size, it's 1,000 milligrams a day. For someone Rich's size, it's 2,000 milligrams. And zinc can be anywhere from 20 to 50 milligrams, and take them together. So any other thoughts on this, you guys?
Yes, Lindsay, I told my wife that you told me that I shouldn't be working at all. Lots of rest, relaxation, no stress,
Lots of foot rubs.
lots of foot rubs.
I think people are really scared of exposing their skin to the sun. And one of the things I've learned over the years is obviously we all have different complexions and different risk at getting burnt in the sun. Somebody who's fair is going to get burnt a lot quicker than somebody who's, a little darker skinned. But if we cut out seed oils and we eat foods that are rich in antioxidants, that's going to help us with our risk to get burnt. And that's really the issue. If we're worried about our skin, it's good to get sun and good to get a tan. It's not good to get burnt. So I think allow your skin to get exposed to the sun, avoid sunburns, and eat the right foods to help with that process too.
Even Ben has said it before, that when he started really eliminating seed oils, he doesn't get burned anymore. It's really fascinating how well that works. And so one extra benefit to eliminating them.
Really? I've never heard that. Ben's talked about that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting. Okay, well, thanks, Lindsay. Great idea. Let's see if some of our community members have something to add to it today. Thank you.